What to do, what to do, what to do, everybody. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can y'all hear me? I've been having problems with my mic this morning. I'm sorry, I'm late. I've been having problems with my mic this morning. All right. Okay, can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumb up. All right. Do that for your old boy. I'm sorry, I'm late. I really apologize for this. But if you can hear me, go right ahead and put a thumbs up. All right. Okay. OTB, Boston Class 101. Can you hear the old boy? Somebody talk to me. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Maybe y'all can't hear me. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Okay. Thank you, Joe S. Diaz. Finally. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I know what the problem was now. Okay. I know exactly what the problem was. And I got rid of that hoe. Got rid of that hoe. All right. All right. Hey, what's going on? I got 2 mics. I got 3 damn mics up here. I got, damn it. Don't worry. We got all day, right? Because we're going to be calling a fight at 1 o'clock. That's right. We're going over to the zone, baby. All right. Now, I got to pull up something, right? And I had it pulled up, but I had to shut down the computer to get this mic running. But just give me a minute, okay? I want to play. Well, you know what? I was going to play it for you. You know what? I think I will. You know what? Because we got to talk about Charlo, okay? And first, let me put up this phone line. Because I want to open the phone lines up, too. All right? Just bear with a brother. All right? Just bear with a brother. All right? From another good mother. All right? So, anyway, and you know what? And that's why I rock with y'all, right? Because y'all patient. You know, y'all patient. Y'all take your time and, you know, and you're not rushing me. And, you know, hey, KQ, do what you got to do, man. All right. But anyway, but I appreciate everybody in the house. Matter of fact, let's see who all in here, who all was patient enough to come in. We got Anwar Willis in here. What's going on, baby? Opulent LD is in here. What's going on, my brother? Macadam Mac of the South is up in here. The brother UK. Wow, he's up in here. And 24/7 King mentality is up in here. We got Yo the Wise Crush up in here. What's up, Fed Life? I got your message. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you for leaving a comment. All right. And y'all leave some comments. I need some ideas. All right. I need some new ideas. All right. And I'm trying to make the channel better. You know, first of all, I'm gonna start off with the interviews. I want to know the business side of boxing. You know, like I told y'all in the interview. I want to know the business side of boxing. You know. All right. Who else we got here? YG B22. David Hawthorne Hamilton. What to do, baby? What to do? All right. Now, all right. And first of all, I am KQ. KC Boxing Network. Wow. And we got some things to talk about. And I'm going to give you some things to talk about and some things to call in about. All right. Now, of course, we all know what Blair the Flair, you know, that is the most dumbass name. Anyway, but Blair the Flair had to say about Earl Spence, Bruce Anderson, you know, but I think it's for clout. I think it's so he can get a fight. I think so he can be busy. You know, I keep telling you all, the family is in the building. Yes, yes, sir. Fed Life, yes, sir. Now, I try to, you know, I try to analyze this, right? And I figured, okay, this guy's undefeated. And like I tell you all, when you undefeated, all right, Joel Diaz said yes. You come in late, huh? Yes, you can hear me, huh? I've been talking for goddamn Joe, man. But that's all right, Jose. You know, Jose, man, you my brother, man. You're my brother from another good mother. All right, like Samson said. All right. So I'm gonna bring y'all some fire interviews next week. All right, I've got 2 lined up. I think only one gonna show. I don't know, but you know, we'll get to that when we cross that bridge. All right, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get interviews more this year, and I want you all to put in the comment section, hey KQ, why don't you do this? See, I'm not too proud. I ain't too proud to beg. Let me be honest with you. I ain't too proud to beg because see, if I want to better myself, and this should go for everybody, if you're in school, on a job, whatever, what's wrong with asking for help? Huh? I ain't too good. Shit, you damn sure know I ain't too good. I will ask for help. Hey, look, how can I make this channel better? Yeah, I'm at 5,000 viewers. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. I've been doing it for about 3.5 years. That's good. But I would like to, it's not the subscribers, it's the content, to make it more, for people to just say, hey, look, let's check out my man, you know? So my man, Fair Light said, box are trying to protect that O and chasing him back. Yeah, exactly. Now, that's the only thing Blair Flair got right. That's the only motherfucking thing he got right. Now, let's get into it. All right? I got my monster drink here. Let's get into it. Blair, the motherfucking Flair, he signed with Golden Boy. He's undefeated. But as I told you all, when you undefeated, that don't mean shit. Because once you look and see who you undefeated with, then you be like, oh, shit, he ain't shit. Oh, he ain't shit. What's up, Stormy B? What's happening, baby? Yes, sir, I came on a little early because I will be calling the fights today on the zone, and that will be this afternoon. So I said I do a call-in show today, okay? So I didn't do it yesterday because the fight was on. And how y'all like that fight last night, the main event with Brown? Brown is from Chicago, and Brown comes out of that same gym that Adrian Granado's come out of, and all they do is brawl. There's no boxing taught over in that gym, and that's on the north side of Chicago. So, well, northwest, and so, and that's the way Brown was fighting. But he got dragged. Holmes got dragged into his fight, but he did a good job because of his height and his reach. But he gave himself a chance to use that reach. He had a 3.5-inch reach over him, So, but anyway, you can call in. You can talk about that. Now, but Blair the Flair, let's get back to his ass. Now, it's a mixture of I need a fight. It's a mixture of I want to fight. It's a mixture of I got to get the best of the best to fight me, because you're gonna get a nice payday, regardless. If you get at least a top 5 opponent. So he been on a shelf. Oscar pretty much like, yeah, I ain't got time for you right now. I'm kind of fucking with Ryan right now. And so he's gonna try to call out his opponent. Sheena, what's going on? My sister, my love, my queen is in the building. What's going on? She said, good morning, OG. Yes, sir. KQKC and chat family. I just heard Canelo versus Bibble is canceled and Instagram completely blocked Russia. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Garfield Barker, OJ, George Hernandez don't teach boxing. He teach brawl. You're right. Right. Yep. George Hernandez. That's Adrian Broner's trainer. And that's in Garfield Park. I call it Southwest. It's Southwest, but I call it West because that's the way I go through the West Side. I go through the Midway Pleasant. So I don't do that no more, but I do. But I will say this though, Blair the Flair, he just want a fight. That's it. All right. He'll talk some shit because that's all it is, cloud chasing. He called Earl Spence that, well, if you have so many problems, see, the problem's not in the ring, the problem's out the ring. Well, somebody got to tell motherfuckers they get knocked out that they don't have no problems. You just got knocked out. No, you got problems in the ring. Now, you might have problems outside the ring, too, like Adrian Broner. No offense, Adrian. But just like Adrian Broner, he had problems outside the ring. But who said Earl Spence was an alcoholic? Who said that? Yeah, he used to drink. Yeah. But would he drink excessively? Do anybody know what an alcoholic is? I mean, you don't have to drink every day to be an alcoholic. We get that. We get that. What's up, Brandon House? And that chat. What's going on, Brandon? He said Blair, Maurice, Lee, and Rolling from the same sperm. You ain't lying. They are, man. They are, man. You know, so, and again, I apologize to everybody for being late. Okay, I'm sorry I just got in here. My mic was acting crazy. So I had to get it fixed. You know, I had to fix it. You know, I knew what was wrong now. Okay. So I had did something I had no business doing and messed it up. And, you know, when a motherfucker don't know what he's doing, you know, leave shit alone. Right. But anyway, Blair Flair, you know, you call Earl Spencer drunk. Now, Earl Spencer did have a car accident, and he was drinking. But we all make mistakes in life. I have made mine. I'm quite sure you have made yours. It's just different mistakes, you know. But for Blair to Flair talking about that, the eye injury, the accident, the alcoholism. He had like, damn, Earl Spencer just a walking time bomb. Now, I mean, if my memory serves me right, Earl Spencer came off an accident, and I'm talking about with no rehab. He had no nurse holding him up. He told you himself. He got up out that damn wheelchair and he walked up the stairs. His mama said, "Hey, what you doing, son?" He said, "Well, you know, I got to get back to, you know." He's a motivator. He is a motivator. Okay, and he's a self-motivator. And that's the kind you want around you. That's the kind you want pushing you in the gym. You don't want a motherfucker sitting there like, no. You want a guy out there before you. You want a guy out there when you wake up, he already getting in shape. You know, that's the type of fighter you want. And Earl Spencer's that type of fighter. Now, Blair to Flair, just because you talking shit, that don't work no more. The Floyd Mayweather days are over. They are over. I don't know when y'all gonna learn, but y'all gonna learn. Now, we got Captain. What's up, Captain? He said that. Chat. Wow. Don't worry, I'm opening the phone lines up a minute. I appreciate you, Captain. Said salute OG. Yes, sir. Salute to you. And I appreciate everybody showing me love yesterday. Showing me and Knockout Boxing love yesterday. The super chats and the PayPals was a tremendous, man. And a good interview yesterday. It was a damn good interview. We got Andre Ward coming up next week. And yes, I got Sugar Hill. Yes, I do. Now we got to get on the same page, but you know, hey, what it is. It took some time to get Andre Ward, and I'm still kind of iffy about him, you know, but I'm gonna keep on rolling. I'm gonna keep on trucking. So now, Blair to Flair, no, he's trying to talk up on a fight because he's one of those, let's say, lower weight. I mean, he's a 147, but he's on the lower of the totem pole. You know, you got the top 5, you got the top 10, you got the top 15. How about the top 70? That's where the hell he at. Shit, the top 70. That's where he at. Shit. Now, I believe since they canceled Bivol, and I knew they were going to do that because pressure is a motherfucker. All right. Hey, okay, JD. Okay. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. All right. And I know pressure is a son of a bitch because when you got all the governing bodies agreeing except you, and they looking at you like, what's your problem? Because, see, the WBA is already under a microscope. You see? You know, they're under a microscope already with those regular belts, super belts, you know, Wonder Woman belts, you know, Superman belts, all them belts. See, they under that. But now, they had to go ahead and join the go along, get along game. Huh? You know, so they had to do that. They had to go to get the join along, get along game. So, Ricky Wright, Ricky is right. John Ryder will replace Bivol. Now, think about it. Canelo is not gonna fuck with Triple G. I'm not Triple G. Charlo. And Ronaldo already told you that. He can't pretty much box with black fighters. We're not gonna touch black fighters. We're not gonna do that. You know? So, yeah, Bivol was holding a Russian flag. He's Russian. Yeah. Thank you, Joe Ass Diaz. He tried to deny it. Your family, your friend, your brother, everybody's over in Russia. Okay, what y'all having a family reunion? Or you thought, we're gonna take a trip and we're gonna go to Russia. Wow. All right, come on. Stop faking the motherfucking funk. All right. So it is what it is, y'all. All right. So now, I'm gonna call Samson later. This is a chance that Benavides, pretty much get in the mix. But what I hear, David Benavides might have Kevin Plant. Yes, sir. A deal is in the works. That's all I can say. I promise Samson I won't say too much, but the deal is in the works with Kevin Plant. So will they get it done? I don't know. Now, after the interview, and I think this okay. Bill Haney called me back and appreciated the interview and everything. Then he told me Lou LaBella. Remember he called twice during the interview because he was watching us, and Lou LaBella, he want to make some deal. He want a deal. He want a deal, but it's a but in this hole. Listen very carefully. It's a but in this. But we want to see what Lomachenko says. What? Like I told Bill, why he want to see what Lomachenko says? He's not available. I mean, think about it. Now, I ain't through yet, but this really gonna fuck y'all up. Now, I said, well, he's not available. And Bob is not going to pay money for Lomachenko or what he's asking for. But I told you all the other day, Bob is no trainer that's going to be remembered forever. Bob got some other shit up his sleeve. Now, I'm not going to say who said it or whatever, but just put it this way. I get you a network deal. I give you so much money, but I'm going to give you a network deal. I'm going to hook you up with some fights. Yeah. All right. So let's come on, swing my way. This is what they are up against. You see? This is the business of boxing. This is why I'm doing all these interviews, because I don't understand it exactly. And this is what I'm trying to find out this year. How this shit works. I mean, I know you wash my hand, I'll wash yours. You wash my hands, I'll wash your back. You know what I mean? You wipe my ass, and that's it. That type of shit. But we gotta know who washing asses, who washing backs, and who washing hands. So, and I kind of figured he was watching because he kept calling. No, interrupting and shit. Now, remember now, Al Heyman told him to take a walk on a short ass pier and don't come back. So Lou got friends. G Money, that's what I call him. Try to make them side deals like on New Jack City. So that's where I got that from. So there you go. So, but the problem I have is someone offering you and telling you that everything you want, we're going to give you and some. Why would you say no? This motherfucker's over there in a war. Excuse my French. No, fuck that. I didn't excuse nothing. Shit. I'm sorry, we all grown here, right? You know, I mean, he over there in the war, wearing the uniform with the AK on, but I bet he probably a pencil pusher, like everybody claimed they was in war. Motherfucker, he was a nurse. All right, nigga, he was a clerk. All right, you didn't see no action. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I found out 3 guys about that shit. Anyway, but still, when you say he's unavailable, that means he's unavailable, and you got a guy right here that you can go undisputed with. I just don't get that. And I would like to know what's the problem. And I really, really, really kind of invested in it now. I'm really anxious to find out. I mean, Devin Haney no hellified puncher. I told him that yesterday. So what's the issue? What's the problem? Does he make you look amateur? Then you got Canelo Alvarez. He trying to tell everybody to fight everybody. And here you fighting nobodies. I mean, really? You know how the young people say, for real, for real, for real? I mean, come on. Man. Shit. Now, the boxer, Creed 215, he said, side deals in New York City. I think about when G Money was hitting that pipe on the phone, like most definitely. Yes, that's why I call him G Money. Cause he made that, try to make that side deal with, who was that? Charlo? Was that Jamal? Yeah. No. I'm sorry. That was Wilder. He was trying to make that side deal with. That was Wilder. He was trying to make a side deal and, trying to cross Al Heyman. And of course, Al Heyman found out. Now, let me touch on this. And don't worry, I'm not going to take up too much time. Okay. Let me touch on this real fast. Okay. The Charlo and Brian Custer interview. And I know Brian Custer had to go get him a shot of scotch after that. Because them Charlos are my guys. I rock with them. But they would take all the energy out of you, boy. Woo! They would suck that shit right out. Slow down, gather. What to do, baby? What to do? What's up, Stormy B? When you open the phone lines up, I call in with my thoughts on why they aren't making the unification matches. Yeah, I won't. We need the unification matches. But Bob says it's a waste of time. He said waste of time because you got to pay so much percentages on the belts. It's just full of shit, I think. But I think a lot of young guys look at that and wants to be a star, or I mean, that's history. You go in the history books, when they look back, they say, man, we had 10 undisputed in the 4-belt era. I'm just making that up, but something like that. So I mean, Bob he's a stick in the fucking mud. That's what he is. And we got people like Barbershop Conversations over there praising him and shit. Fuck that. I ain't praising him. Please. Come on now. Really? I told you I'm gonna still call off names. I told you. I'm not gonna hold nothing back no more. Now, Charlo was saying that Brian Castano, they don't even know what date they fighting on. That's how it's just so idiotic. It's just stupid. And this is what's her dang father? Yeah, dang, yeah, he's tripping. Yeah, cause he's mad. He's mad and he's crying. So every day it's PBC going broke. Floyd, PBC, Floyd, and Al Heyman are into it. All right. PBC ex-fighter said he didn't make no money or he got underpaid and just like that. It's called disgruntled employees. Samson already told you. That's his brother from another mother. He knows what everything going on at PBC. Trust me. They are not going broke. Al Heyman now, yes, he's a lawyer. Yes, he come from Harvard law school, but that doesn't mean that oh, he's all that. But he is a businessman. He managed Beyonce. He did everything that you can do in the managerial field. And a guy like that and investors behind him, he's not gonna go broke. So I mean, so let them have their fun over there. Let them, especially Gummy Bear. I call him Gummy Bear, Cow, right? I can't stand a motherfucker that smile. You don't see his teeth. I mean, that wasn't nice, was it? No. Okay. Sorry about that, Cow. Mm. But anyway, but still, but Brian Castano, if you is having a hard time making weight, what does that tell you? Well, it tells you, first of all, you need to get your ass up and go to another weight class. Right, Jamal? Ronnie told me how hard it is for him to make weight. He's killing himself to make 160. He holds a belt at 160. But he's killing himself not to get up there to 168. Who's at 168? Who's at 168? Oh, David Benavides is up there. Kellen Plant. I mean, so sooner or later, you're going to have to move up, son. And yes, Jamel, once he unified with Castano, then he's going to move up to 160. So, but getting back to Castano, a guy allegedly will be on PEDs when it takes that long to have a doctor excuse. Don't know what type of injury exactly is. Don't know exactly when he will be back. Don't have exactly time frame when he be back. What do that tell you all? Either he's full of shit, he's scared he's gonna lose, or he's on that shit. Now you can take your choice. Now you be the ultimate decision. I'm just putting it out there for you. That's all. Because it's kind of strange. This is for undisputed. Now, his brother, Jamel, he has a fight with who? Jaime McGinn. It's a done deal. It is a done deal. They're going to be fighting on June the 18th. For y'all didn't know. June the 18th is done, it's finished, it's on. It is on. There you go. It is on. I'm talking about Jamal. I'm sorry. Right, Jamal. It's on. So there you go. So, and this is according to Michael Benson. Hey, I got receipts, goddammit. I got receipts. Because see, a lot of people say, well, because they announced it yesterday, but a lot of people didn't really believe it because it wasn't written nowhere. Yeah. I got it now. It's written. Yeah. You go to boxing.com and see it. There you go, Jose. Something definitely off over there, man. How can you have an undisputed fight and the challenger, well, both of them champions, I should have put that form up. Both of them champions, but now, I mean, come on, think about it. You say you have bicep injury, but you don't have it wrapped up or nothing like that. You said that, it's going to take a while for you to come back, but you don't give him a time frame. He said he don't even know when he's fighting. He don't even know when he's fighting. It's no date. It's no venue. But it's a contract. But that don't make shit. You still got to go in there and earn it. Come on now. I mean, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I say I got to understand this boxing business. I know boxing. I'm talking about the business side of it. Because what goes good for the other is don't go good for other people. And what makes you special don't make him special. You see? What's good for the goose is sure not good for the gander. Huh? So I need to find out. I really need to find out. Shit. T-Dell, you crazy the motherfucker. Oh my God. He's been tripping that shit. This is motherfucker. Kenny Porter slapped the shit out of his ass. I thought when Bowman took his phone and shit, he was like, give me my phone back. Give me my phone back. See, I told you I ain't holding nothing back. Fuck that shit. Give my phone back. Me and Bowman, we've been wrestling that hole. I be all on that bitch neck. I be all on his shoulders. You motherfucker, give me my phone back. Cause that's robbery. That's a robbery. I dare you to sue me, ho. We'll be having that elevator rocking like motherfucker. They'll be like on the first floor waiting, like, what's going on up there? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Give me my phone back. Motherfucker, I wish I would ask you to give my phone back. Oh, no. Us Chicago brothers, we built a little bit different than them LA motherfuckers. All right? car. Man, come on. We built a little bit different over here in Chicago. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, we started early too. Ain't that right, Stormy? Shit. Shit, don't get fooled. Stormy just looked like that. Shit. He just looked like that. Stormy beat the shit out of you. For real. You throw a rock at me, that means I'm gonna throw a brick at them. No, how about a 2x4? Shit, man, please. But anyway, let me go back. I'm crazy, the motherfucker. I don't know. Anyway, it just killed me. It just what's going on flawless mentality? What's going on, Dr. Marks? Salute to you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, OG. CC will have beat Bo back ass. You damn right. Yeah, CC, she from Chicago, too. She from over there east side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would, too. Yes, she would. Oh, she would. Yes, sir. She man with a rough crowd, too. Yeah. No, man. Ain't no way I'm asking motherfucker to get my phone back. I mean, an iPhone? Oh, hell no. What's going on? Underground Asylum. Man, I hope you feeling better, brother. All right? Underground Asylum, I hope you feeling better. Hey, Blue Blood, I hope you doing good, dude. All right? I hope you feeling better. All right? I hear you are feeling better. I made a few phone calls, and they say you're doing better. So, good. I'm glad, I'm glad you're doing better, man. Get some rest. All right? So, yeah, and Stubby, you know. But anyway, let's get back to Jamel and Jamal, and it's always funny because Jamal, he's not putting in that work like Jamel has been doing. No, we got to be honest here, right? What's up, Deion Reed? What's going on? Good morning to you, brother. He said, greeting from Maywood. All right, my man, in West Side. Wow. Yes, sir. West Side is up in a building. Yes, sir. Right across Austin. Right across Austin Avenue, baby. You over in Maywood. You might want to say that's from West Side. Yes, sir. Bellwood, then you in Bellwood, shit. But Maywood is right there. Uh-huh. Motherfuckers run over to Maywood, think they safe. Shit. Police come over there too. Let me put it this way: all the stash houses in Maywood. Okay. Oh shit. KQ ain't, I ain't just been born in this shit. All right. Yes, sir. West Side, the best side. I heard that. West Side, yeah. Y'all used to take it every year in basketball, baby. Every year. Then Simeon. Yeah, baby. We came back. Yes, sir. Melvin, right. Is that Sue? Chat. Oh, wow. What's going on, Melvin? Right. Yes, sir. He said, just showing some love. Been a while. Hey, that's okay, MW, man. Man, I'm always here, baby. I'm always here, and it's always on replay. So you always can catch me, all right? All right, all right. I know nobody didn't think I was coming on today, because I was late. All right. Shit, I was a lot late. I was like 30 minutes late. So I guess everybody say, well, you know what? Fuck, he ain't coming on. But I wanted to give y'all a little something before I call the fights today at 1 o'clock. All right. So but it's still let me keep it moving. Okay. Now, also, bladder flare. Okay, wait. Let me get through the Charlos first. All right, I always do that. Jump the gun. All right, but bladder flare also said things about boost innocence. I mean, let me go back to the Charlos first. Now, Brian Castano. Now, you know, you know how where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, baby? Well, you know that shit, right? Well, that's the same way with Brian Castano. Either you make your choice. Either he got a broken bicep, he juicing, and like I say, and like Jamal said, if you had torn bicep, you had that shit wrapped up, and he asked for a doctor's excuse, and the doctor wouldn't sign it, or come on, really? Are we doing this? Are we really doing this now? Are we doing, if you fight in somebody else's backyard, you got to knock him out or you going to automatically lose? Are we doing that? Huh? If Floyd Mayweather, if he didn't knock out Ricky Hatton, who was 41-0, if he didn't knock him out, what Floyd would have won? But, I mean, we was at the MGM Grand, but it felt like we was in the UK in that hole. But would he won? You know? So that's the thing about it. What's up? Who's Israel? What's going on with you, baby? Yes, sir. Salute to you. All right, welcome to KQKC, my brother. All right, looking mighty sharp right there, brother. Yes, sir. Mighty sharp. Wow. Yes, sir. But still in all. Now, Jamal. I'm sorry. God damn. But now he's alluding to Al Heyman. He said, "Look here, Al. I want extensive drug testing." He said Al Heyman never let him down when it come to that drug testing. Oh, you're going to be clean. He said Al never let him down. So Brian Castano might be doing a Valdez. Shakir Stevenson, he came out and said that he signed his contract 2 months before Oscar Valdez had signed his. What took Oscar so long? I tell you why. Because like Dante Boston Nation said, the Juice Crew. He's a part of it. Martinez, they got beat by Roman Gonzalez, Chocolito. Huh? It's called the Juice Crew. So they try to run that time and run that shit out their system. Huh? Oh, somebody talk to me. Huh? So now, Castano said, yeah, that's a good idea. No. They not from, he's not from Mexico or shit like that. They speak the same language, but they ain't from Mexico. But goddamn, I mean, does it take all that, Castano? This is the most important fight of your life. You have a chance to beat Jamel Charlo and take all the belts and be undisputed. Why are you so unconcerned? That's the question. That's just like me saying you guys are just smiling and cheesing, don't have a care in the world. Is he taking Earl seriously? Or he just having a good time? All right. So Oscar. Come on, show us something. Show us some proof. Show us something. Or I mean, come on. I know Eddie got some doctors in his pocket. Come on now. I know Canelo will hook you up, right? Yeah, I know he can. Come on. So now, bladder flare. Matter of fact, now he went in on Bruce Anderson. He went on Bruce. He said, listen, Bruce Anderson, he don't have the heart. He's overrated. Because you know why? Because he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought no champions like I did. He ain't fight nobody like I did. You know, okay. But Fred's talking some big shit, ain't he? You know what Bruce told him? Because he was talking to Bruce at a fight. Bruce said, hey, man, look, you need to calm the fuck down. You need to calm down. Oh, but Bruce saying, you calm down because I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Keep on talking like that. You're not getting no fight, Blair. That ain't how you get fights no more. You can talk up all you want to, but you're not going to get no fight like that. It don't work that way anymore. I'm sorry. Now, Floyd used to do that, and it used to work, kind of. But now, no. Guys care too much about that zero. Now, this is the last one, second to last. Then I'm opening the phone lines up, but I will tell you this. What if I told you all that Rolly Romero has a chance to beat Gervonta Tank Davis? What would you say then? KQ, you lost your damn mind. But have I really? Is Gervonta Davis really taking this fight seriously? Or he like pissed off? Because I heard he was pissed off because he think he's above fighting a guy like this. Salute to Keno Local Sports up in here. What's going on, baby? Huh? What's happening with you? Wow. All right. Yes, sir. I know you're working or doing your thing. So now I'm like, okay, you know, Rolly might have a little power. Yeah, he does. We know this is sport of boxing. We know he has a punching chance. But can Rolly land a big one and get Tank out of there? I mean, just a fluke. I mean, just a punch. I mean, nothing big, nothing fancy, nothing against the ropes, nothing to show his power. Okay. What'd you say? Can I saw something about Bill Haney? Okay. Just finished watching you, Bill Haney interview, and it was fun. Okay, hey, I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir, I appreciate it. A lot of people made content off of that. All right, but anyway, I'm just giving you. I'm sorry, I'm late. I appreciate it. I just came in here just for a little minute. I will be calling the zone fights in a little while. All right, so I just want to give y'all something. All right. But still, I'm gonna open the phone lines up in a minute. But still in all, I really believe that, Rolly might have a punching chance. Now, a punching chance. Now, I know he's slow, and I know, some people with special needs, they are strong. And he might land something and catch Gervonta Davis. But I don't know. But, it's a chance. Because they got right now, if you bet $5 on Rolly Romero, you can win 500. What's $5? What's $5? If you want to bet, you can win 500. You can triple your money. But I mean, I don't think that would happen. But who knows? Who knows? This is boxing. Anything can happen. Everybody has a punching chance. Jose said, yes, sad, but true. Yes. That's what I was thinking about. Because, see, Gervonta Davis think this is a waste of his damn time. Now, he might be training and everything, but he's not really training. Let's be honest. I told you, I call balls and strikes. Let's be really, really honest. Is he training like he's going in there with a killer? No. He's doing a little like, just a little light stuff. Maybe spar a little bit. That. He was punching the bag while he doing the interview. Bat. All right. Then Rolly out there, bam, bam, a bam, right? Okay. But never know. everybody has a punching chance when you step in that ring. Maybe, just maybe, Rolly might shock the world. Just throwing that out there. This is just food for thought. Now, the last one before I open up the phone lines. Luis Ortiz. Otto Wallen, yes. And Joe Joyce. Wow. Joe. They all want to take the place of Usyk. They all want to fight Anthony Joshua for that interim belt. Just an interim belt. No, they're nothing special. Just an interim belt. They want Anthony Joshua. You know what? Anthony Joshua don't want them. He wants Deontay Wilder. Ain't that a bitch? Wow. That fight is still popular. Huh? Nate B, what it do, baby? Huh? What it do? Good morning to you, brother. Good morning to you. I'm always fired up, you know. But so that fight still got traction because let's just say, what if? All right, what if? What if Anthony Joshua still had those belts? What if Deontay Wilder never lost? What if we go back 5 years ago and now the fight came to fruition? What if now they go in there and whoever the best man wins? Now, some people said Deontay Wilder is a defeated fighter, that he has a permanent bone injury right there on the equilibrium, that he would never be the same ever again. He lost that killer instinct. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. So, is that true? Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. But if it's true, so damn what? He did better than any other man that came out of a truck and jumped into a boxing ring. I can't do that shit if I wanted to. But he did it and he made it work. He made it work. And he made a lot of money too. So I ain't mad at him. But what if that's not true? Do you still have an opportunity to make more money? Now, Otto Wallen, the reason why Anthony Joshua don't want to touch him, because we seen what he did to Tyson Fury, and that fight should have been stopped. Luis Ortiz, he's pretty much another Usyk, but he's just bigger because he has that Cuban style southpaw stance, and he knows how to use that lateral movement. Hello. Hello. That's all I'm saying. So now, who was the other? Oh, Joe Joyce. Now we all know Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. You know, they had a fight. Now, Joe Joyce, he had to throw a punch on Monday for it to get there on Friday. We know that. He that damn slow. But when that punch lands, when that punch lands, your ass might get knocked out because he is heavy-handed. He does have a mean punch. There you go. And here go the phone lines. Hold on. Let me put the number up here. And then you could call in. And I'm not gonna hold you long because I know I want y'all to get ready for this fight. And I'm gonna get ready for it too. All right. Okay, so that's the phone number. Let me press this. Okay. Because I know I've been a while talking. Okay. And okay. And we're all set to go, baby. All right, we all set to go. Monster Moose lifestyle. What's going on, man? Yes, sir. Wilder still dropped Fury twice and fought to the 11th round. Yep. Okay, we got a first call of the day. We got 518. Talk to me, 508. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, KQKC?
What's going on, my man? Who's it, K-Rod?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's going on, K-Rod? What's happening with you, brother?
Man, I mean, besides from this, like, crappy Saturday, because it's, like, actually storming right now. But,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, I think this is just, like, a ducking strategy that Brian Castano is doing right now just to buy time
Do what I
for
think
Jamel
too.
Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna do it like the same way that Marcos Maidana did it to Adrian Broner. And I really hope it doesn't go down that path. But
Mm-hmm.
if it does, I think Jamel Charlo needs to, get some sort of like a criminal, investigation on it. If it's gonna go down south to the point where Castano's gonna try cheating him and possibly hurting him and possibly killing him in the fight.
So what? So what? So what do you think the holdup is?
I think it's Castano. I don't think it's anything to do with Charlo or Al Heyman and the PBC not getting the fight together. It's just simply that Castano, he is not being, a man of his word, and he's not holding up his end of what the bargain to have this fight made.
Okay, so you don't think anything illegal as far as illegal juicing or anything like that have anything to do with it?
Oh yeah. That could possibly play a huge benefactor to it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that I think Charlo and his team need to be more aggressive with this and actually get a proper answer
Mm-hmm.
from Castano's team. And then if they're not going to come back with any proper response, then I would bring it to the courts.
Okay, okay, very good. Yeah, because that's what Charlo said he's pushing for with Al Heyman, and he want Al Heyman to really get to the bottom of it. And he said Al never let him down. So I don't know, what's going to happen, whatever. But this is, like I say, this is for undisputed. This is for all the marbles, and this should. It's no reason why they shouldn't have a date already, or a venue, or and the contracts has already been signed. That's the kicker. Water testing should already be starting right now. So as soon as you sign a contract, that's when the test is supposed to be right. Okay, let's go. So but I think that Charlo signed. I don't think Castano signed yet. I think that's what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So mhm.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but let's just say if Castano tries to pull out of this fight, can Charlo, force that fight to be vacated out of Castano's, possession, and then he could fight whoever's going to be next in line for the WBO belt?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he goes to the next one in line, if I'm not mistaken. Just like you guys, when they made Manny Pacquiao. Well, that was the WBA. What Castano got the WBO or WBA?
Well,
W,
WBO.
yeah, WBO. So that's
Yep.
yeah. So I don't know with that WBO, but yeah, I would think so because you just can't leave him out there like that. So we'll see. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this is an important fight, and I don't get it. Just like with the George Cambosa deal, I don't get that. Why would you want to fight the guy that you can be undisputed against? I mean, why are these guys dodging undisputed? Now, Storm B say he'll explain to me, but I just don't get it. That is the highlight of your career. That what makes you get in the record books. I don't get that. You know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. All
Yeah,
right.
because
Uh-huh.
oh, sorry.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just find it just really strange because Castano had all this energy leading up to the first fight, and he was primed and ready to go. But now, it just seems like all of that energy was just smoke and mirrors, just to not show, the truth behind of how he got to that position.
Mm-hmm.
And it just it doesn't look good on his behalf. And the more he holds this fight up, the worse his imagery is going to get. And then the whole political structure is going to collapse on him.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that right, sir. Yeah. Yeah, you got that right. Okay, right. I appreciate you calling, man. Appreciate your insight. All right. You catch the interview
Yeah.
yesterday?
Yeah.
You catch the interview yesterday? Yeah, you was in there yesterday, weren't you?
I don't believe so, but I'm definitely gonna tune in
Mm-hmm.
for that video later on today.
Okay. All right. All right then, brother. All right. Thank you for calling. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
And have a
Peace.
good weekend.
All right. You too. All right.
Bye.
All right. That's K Rod. What's up? My man DB is up in here. What's going on? Salute to everybody's here this morning. All right. Yes, sir. Salute to you, Devin Bible. Yes, sir. My guy. All right. So there you go. You know, he believes the same thing that Castano is pretty much bullshitting. Okay. We got another call. Okay. All right. Oh, we got my man, my Chicago brother. What it do? The sensei is in the building. What's going on, brother? What's happening?
Yo, man. Good morning to you, brother.
Good
How you
morning to
doing?
you. Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing fine, man. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. I really enjoyed you and Knockout with the interview with Phil Bill yesterday, man. I was tuned in, checking you guys out. One of the things that I wanted to say about that is it's great when you guys can talk to him on the level like you did and get him to, be revealing and just be comfortable with sharing information and giving you an insight, from a first-hand perspective, because a lot of people don't understand that when you have the opportunity to do that, rather than buttering these guys up or, just, pumping them with praise, you get to know the humanity of the individuals and understand how they operate. And it also gives you a clear focus on what they're trying to do as opposed to what you hear from various sources. So I just wanted to say respect to you and Knockout for how y'all handled that, yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing I wanted to tell you about this whole thing about the unification matches, why they're not taking place and everything, because I know people might be interested in hearing this. And you're not going to hear anybody admit to this. But I'm going to tell you something. If you look through the history of the sport, there are figures who have historical positions, and they're very well respected because of the accomplishments and how things transpired to allow certain fighters to meet each other, and have historical opportunities. But in this day and age of multiple titles, all these various sanction bodies, what they've done is watered the sport down a lot.
Right.
And by doing that, it's just like when you look at the NBA or the NFL, when they had expansion teams, right? You done expanded a little bit beyond where the quality of what you got out of the sport isn't the same. So what they do is they hold back, KQ and listening audience. They are purposely not making these fights because they want a certain class to be representing that. And then that gives you the false impression of how hard it is to achieve it. It's not hard to achieve in an era where you got 4 or 5 belts. It's not hard, but they make it hard because that's the only way to maintain keeping people away from achieving greatness. Now greatness is different from what it used to be because it's been watered down.
Right.
But just think about it. If some of these guys were to fight in unification matches and you have the matchups come to fruition, what will happen is you're going to see the guys that they were trying to sell as great are not. Guys that they were telling you were good are better than that. And the whole foundation of it will crumble because you have a few fighters out there that you could take from today and put them in a different era. Then you have some guys that wouldn't even be able to thrive as sparring partners, but they're being sold as champions or title contenders.
Right.
So this whole thing is built on a very fragile base. And that's how they control it. Think about it. How many weight divisions do we have? And how many undisputed champions right now? And how many have there been in the past decade?
Right.
You got your answers right in front of you.
Right.
As long as they can keep that off on the outside, like a carrot dangling in front of a horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can keep people saying, well, if we could just get there, if we could just get there.
Hmm.
Look at the Spence and Ugas fight that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people say Spence may come out on head. A lot of people want him to come out. A lot of people ain't giving too much credit to Ugas or whatever. But just think about it in this way. If Ugas becomes the winner of that fight, then there's not much selling point with Ugas, is it? Because he doesn't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the most engaging personality or whatever. And it's just not a sellable product. But if Spence prevails, then not only do you have that, but he has a huge following, regional wise and everything. And that's something that you can market. But his so-called stiffest competition might be Bud. And it's easy to make that fight because he's the best. But if you keep that off center, you can still sell Spence. You can still sell Spence fighting other people like Thurman or whatever, and they keep that away from you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it could be Spence and Bud going into this fight right now, not Spence and Ugas, because that's the best fight.
Right.
But they're not trying to give you the best fight, and it's not the fighter's fault.
Right.
They're following instructions and guidance. But you have to look at who's giving the instructions and who's giving the guidance.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if they wanted to make the fight, they'd make it tomorrow.
Right.
But that ain't what they want to do. That's why that guy came out, Tony Smith came out a couple months ago talking about, oh, nobody will buy the fight. You see, they put a guy out there already to stir up negativity, to take your mind off of it possibly taking place, because they don't want it to take place. Why don't you send a guy out ahead of time, drumming, banging the drums for the interest of the fight? You see how they do it the opposite way? This is manipulation. And understand, when you start speaking things into the universe, they can become reality. So that's why you got to be careful with your words.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, more definitely.
Serrano and Katie Taylor are about to fight the biggest fight in women's boxing history next month. And guess what? The drums for that fight started sounding off a couple of months ago.
Right.
You see the difference?
Yes, sir.
When they want to make it, they'll make it. When they don't, you won't see anything but something negative put out there because they're roadblocks. Why do you think Keith Thurman came back? Keith Thurman didn't come back because he wants to be a champion again. He's another pawn that's been put out there. Just like when they put Dillian White out there to be a buffer so that Wilder and AJ had something in between them. Thurman is now that guy over here doing the same thing. You got Bud and you got Spence. And here comes Thurman all of a sudden. He had a chance when he was a champion to fight either one of the guys.
Right.
And he didn't do it. So all of a sudden, we're supposed to think that he's got the fire in his belly again. Get the hell out of here. He could barely get the fat off his belly to get in the ring to fight this last fight he fought. You see what I'm saying? So they sell us on the BS. And I know that Trill Bill knows these things because Gavin is ready. All he has to do is have the opportunity. But they're ensuring that he doesn't because they make sure that people have paths to escape and go a different route. Just like they did when Rigondeaux was the man after beating Nonaire. Right?
Right.
The same thing. Just like when Gary Russell Jr. was right there in Frampton and Santa Cruz and all them guys started vacating and moving away from him.
Right.
They don't want this, man. But the more that we talk about it, the more that we speak on it, the more that we put it out in the public's eye and ear, you can crack this fragile glass that they putting up there. Smoke and mirrors, they used to be called. But I call it fragile glass because that's what it is.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Those are my thoughts on that, bro.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Stormy. All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate your
Yes, sir.
call. All right.
Yeah, and I'll fall back in the chat, bro, and you
All
can
right.
say what you think about what I had to say. But that's what I wanted to say, and it was just too much to text in the chat.
Okay. Hey, are you gonna do the post commentary after the fights this afternoon?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just
All
wanted to
right.
check. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, man.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for the
Peace.
call. All right. All right. All right. That's Stormy B, man. The sensei. Yes, sir. He's right on point on that. You know, when Stormy be talking, you just listen. You know, you listen. You like a kid and shit at school. The principal caught you doing something, right? When Stormy got that voice where he explaining to well, you're a good little guy, but see, this is what you're doing wrong, and so you just sitting there looking like, and that's how I be looking like, okay, Stormy, he really telling the truth. And actually, yeah, this does make sense. Now, I'm looking at some chatter in the comment section, chat section, and I see y'all saying Lubin. Well, my co-host on Sunday and Knockout Boxing 86 TV. A lot of people was talking about that yesterday. Well, no, not yesterday. When was that? Thursday. Well, Lubin Fondor, that is a good fight, but it's a different matchup, kind of. And I'm talking about height wise, jab wise, because he's gonna pop that stick. I know. And the thing is, Fondura and mistakes he make, I think Lubin would capitalize on that mistake, you know. So, but someone said, well, Lubin's chinny. Lubin's chinny. And I'm like, chinny, But he did get knocked out by Charlo. But does that mean he's chinny? Because you got knocked out by a good punch that you didn't see coming? Or is he chinny because he always getting hit? So you gotta be careful when you saying somebody's chinny. Now, Amir Khan, yes, he always getting knocked out, So, but I don't think Lubin's chinny, and I don't think Fondura should be standing in the pocket like he plan on doing, because he's gonna be smothering his punches because he's too tall, his reach is too long to be sitting in there smothering himself. That's crazy. That's crazy if I ever heard of crazy, you know. So, that's what I see you all saying. And Lubin is not that guy y'all think he is. You know, y'all think he's this great boxer, but he's not. He's not. He doesn't punch real hard, just enough to get your attention. He does a lot of lateral movement. All right, just enough to get your attention. But he do be popping that stick all the time. So I mean, it is what it is. So but hey, just keep on moving. The phone lines are open. And see, we got about 20 more minutes. I'm gonna go to 11. Give y'all a couple hours to get straightened out for the fight. So I mean, just ask away. And like I say, I'm gonna get in touch with Ronnie Shields. I want to talk to him, off behind the scenes, and see what's going on with the Charlos and Jaime Gear. Now they say it's a done deal. Now, how true that is, I don't know. In boxing, shit, ain't nothing done till they get in that ring. I'm sorry. We're all seeing fighters get in that ring, and one walked away, one got carried out. So it depends. So Now, can Anthony Joshua hurt somebody? I think he can. But can he hurt Usyk? No, he won't. If he rematch Usyk, he still would go through the same shit over and over and over again. So he's gonna have to fight someone that's smaller, quicker, and know how to have that type of amateur type background to help him pretty much get in there and be composed. So it is what it is. So now we got Devin Bible. He's saying fighting at a higher weight class will force him to take less chances and use his height like he should. Okay. All right, we got another call. We got 202. Talk to me, 202. What's happening?
What's up, OG? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, my brother. Who I'm talking with?
You know this is Bole.
Who? Oh, Bole. Yeah, what's going on, my man? What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm hanging in there, brother. I'm hanging in there, man. Just trying to chop it up with you all before the fights come on tonight. That's all. I mean, this afternoon, huh?
Yeah, we got a little break, because of the March Madness. You can tell that
Right.
That they scaled back on the boxing dates.
Yeah,
yeah. Same company with Showtime that does the NCAA tournament. So.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned that you were going to have Andre Ward on. So
yes, sir.
This morning I even forgot you had the call-in show. I just went back and I was watching Ward versus Kovalev 2. And man, it just reminded me how much I couldn't stand those HBO commentators. Man, Ward was breaking Kovalev down in that fight.
Yes, he was
breaking him down, and you had Harold Letterman, who he's not here anymore. I'm not trying to rag on him too much.
Right.
He had the fight like 6-1 in favor of Kovalev.
Oh man, please, 6-1. HBO. They was good at pushing that narrative. And the main three that they always push was, first of all, my guy, Chocolito, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, and Kovalev. They mention Ward a lot too, but not so much in a positive light, so
and they weren't listening to Roy Jones was telling them what's going on in the whole fight. I mean, if you watch HBO for years, Roy Jones will tell you the knockout way before it happens. This is going on, and then you wait 2 or 3 rounds, boom, there it is. He's telling them what he's doing. No, Kovalev, he's doing all this stuff, but I don't want to rag too much on 2016 and 17.
Right.
My point with this is that people got to learn to appreciate things like the PBC, which we didn't have before. Where guys are getting paid, they're getting paid better, they're getting a chance to shine. People forgot all about 154. Man, 154 was the equal opportunity division. If you got a belt, you were fighting whoever was the best. You didn't see any ducking like you see with Canelo. If Canelo had to fight the best fights at 54 and 60, he wouldn't still still have that one loss on there.
Right.
And you saw what Laura did to him.
Yeah.
And we saw the fight that Laura went through when he fought Jared Hurd. You can say what you want about Jared Hurd, but Jared Hurd laid it on the line for whatever fights he could until his chin wore out. And we enjoyed those fights. I don't take it for granted just because the guy's not on top right now.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Never count a guy out. I mean, Jared Hurd, he got beat, and sometimes, when you lose, it depends on you as a fighter. Then when you come back after your loss, it's up to you that you're gonna have to stand up and be who you are, and train hard and go in there and be confident. Then once you get that next win under your belt, then you back in your groove. You back in your groove. And I see Jared Hurd going back to the drawing board. I do see him, and you don't be surprised if you see him lately, or you're gonna hear from him having a fight. I don't think he's just gonna give up that easy, especially at a young age. So
the PBC, that to me, boxing is better with it, than without it.
Thank you.
Because a lot of these guys would have gotten buried on the back end, and you might not be hearing about them as much.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know.
Yep. Exactly.
And my point is with 154 is that guys had their chance. You saw Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison, he beat Charlo in the first fight.
Mm-hmm.
He got the rematch.
Right.
If it was some other guys fighting in that division, after that first one, you might not have seen the rematch.
Right. Right.
Or the first fight might not even have actually happened because no, Charlo's too dangerous.
Yeah.
So we gotta appreciate this stuff. There's a lot of good fights coming up. I can't.
Oh,
wait to see
yes.
Tim Zhu, Gaucher fight. Remember Gaucher hurt Lubin with that jab?
Yeah, Gaucher. Yeah, he's Olympian too. Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
And after that fight that he lost to Lubin, he knocked out Jamonte Clark in the second round. It was a hell of a knockout.
Yes, sir. Yep. We got all these fights coming down. You know, like I say, Fedora and Lubin. I mean, we got, of course, Spencer, you guys. You know, and Booth. He's coming. He's gonna be fighting someone. So I mean, it's a lot of fighters that are gonna be active for the rest of the year. You know.
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to see more of these guys like that show potential, like Frank Martin. I want to see more. I like Moreau.
Right.
You know, these guys. You know, they show that natural talent and ability, and they look just as good as all these guys that are getting the commercial value by the mainstream boxing public. But you know, for the hardcore people, I want to see these guys. Valenzuela, I like him. I like that Rivera kid. Definitely want to see more Antoine Russell for sure.
Oh yes.
You know,
yeah.
All these guys, Boots. Need more Boots.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we gotta give these guys credit, man. Forget these guys that are ducking like you know, Cambosis.
Cambosis, right.
If it wasn't for the fact that Haney is looking for that belt, man, I could care less what Cambosis does. Cambosis can do whatever the hell he wants in Australia.
That's what I said too.
He can
right.
fight a kangaroo for all I care. I really
Right.
I mean,
yeah, you know, but no, that's an important fight, you know, undisputed. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. You know, the money. You know, he don't care about being in a record book. He want to get the most money he can for his belts. That's all. Because he's not gonna hold on belts that long. He's not that type of fighter. He's no A-level fighter, huh?
Real quick, I hate to interrupt you. Look at this dude. Nobody delete this, and I'm saying it like it's my channel, but this dude Roman F. He says can't blame HBO and Top Rank for catering to the audience that actually pays to watch boxing. To be honest, hello, HBO's not there anymore. As soon as they lost the hardcore black audience, the channel was done in terms of boxing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
You know, be realistic. Don't say stupid shit in the chat.
Right. Yep.
Don't say stupid shit in the chat. You know, have some experience with watching boxing for years before you say some dumb stuff. When Lennox Lewis was there, when Roy Jones was there, when De La Hoya was there, when Hopkins was there, stuff was popping.
Yes, sir.
Tito Trinidad, Pernell Whitaker, come on, man. Who's not paying for boxing? Who do you think you're talking to? We watch this stuff every week.
Yeah.
The majority of the people in this chat are black. Look at how many black channels there are. What are you talking? You think people are not buying? How can we know so much about the fights if we're watching streaming? If you watch a stream, it cuts off. You don't get a chance to see what's going on. How do we sit here and tell you in detail? How does OG call every card from Russia to the UK to the US to Mexico? You're all over the world calling fights. One day you were in like 3 different locations around the world calling fights.
Yes,
and I know you paid for all of them.
Yes,
so
sir.
What are you talking about, Roman F?
Right. Exactly.
Don't come on here talking that dumb shit.
Right.
We're real fans. We watch for years since we were young. A lot of people in the chat you may not even know are actual boxers.
Yeah.
And they fight. They fight professionally, or they're amateurs, or they want to be, or they just fight in the streets. They throw hands with their friends. Come on, man, don't do that stuff. Come in here and respect the game.
Exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, you know, if these corporate entities, you know, the networks stop worrying so much about their demographics they can bring the sport back huge. Instead
Yep.
of putting Vito Milnicki and what was the other guy that they had at 154? I'm forgetting his name right now. That they kept putting on every week. It seemed like on PBC on Fox. If the guys that are getting the looks there are like Antoine Russell or Boots Ennis, they'll be huge.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
like Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia and Sean Porter took advantage of, and Errol Spence took advantage of being on regular network TV. That's how they became such huge stars.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Anyway, I hope I don't want to take up too much.
Oh,
of your
Joey
time.
Spencer. Right, Joey Spencer.
I hope that they bring back, these really good fights onto regular network television every now and then. I know that they get paid more, and it helps for them to be on Showtime. But it's good if they get that national TV exposure where people don't have to pay for it, because boxing, at the end of the day, it's a sport of the poor person in a sense, right? Like everybody can enjoy it, but the people that are fighting and the people that like it, you don't fight because you're a wealthy person. None of us are going to be a billionaire and be boxing and beating up one another. That's not what the sport is.
Yeah.
It's the sport of struggle.
Yeah.
That's how you get into it. Either you have the mentality or you don't.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, all facts, man.
I try to make it a regular thing if I can to call in.
Man,
I was watching that Ward fight.
Hey, man, that's a good. That's a good call, man. And but I was going to bring that up anyway about the Kovalev thing to Andre Ward anyway. So hopefully everything go according to like we plan. So let's see. All right.
Here goes Roman F. HBO didn't go out of business. They decided to invest their money in more profitable. What are you talking about? The HBO boxing went out.
Right.
Because they didn't have people that were watching. That's why Terrence Crawford is not as popular as he should be, because most people were not watching HBO at that point.
Because Floyd left HBO and went over to Showtime.
People checked out of HBO. What was the numbers when he fought wasn't Postal on pay-per-view and it did like 50,000 buys?
I think something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's when Floyd and Oscar took all the fighters and evacuated and went to Showtime.
Exactly. Yep.
Come on, Roman.
Yep.
Come on, man. You're running into a brick wall here, my friend. Don't do it. And you're talking to it as a Roman. You're talking to an Ethiopian. Just know that.
Yep.
Just know that. Two times. Yep. You know what that is. 2 times, baby. Anyway, I'm out of here, OG.
Okay. All right. Take care, man. Thanks. Good call.
Peace.
All right. Peace. All right. Bole with a good call, man. That was on the money, baby. Money. Yes, sir. Man, that was a good call. And I appreciate his call. All right. What's up, Zena? 360. Yes. Well, Zena said, hey, HBO went out of business because they catered to the audience they wanted and not the audience that was paying to watch. Black Americans. Oh, wow. Oh, I think that sums it up. What y'all think? I think that sums it up. HBO, they knew what they was doing. That's right, Perceiver Mac. That was a good ass call, And shout out to Bole for that call, because that was a good call, and he did touch on a lot of good things, a lot of good points, So yeah, and 360, Zen 360, he's right, shit, damn. I mean, it don't take a genius to figure that out, They didn't go out of business. They didn't have no damn money for boxing. You still watch other movies on HBO, don't you? They in this shit. They have money to put this on and that on, and you watch HBO movies and all the other shit. So please, miss me with that shit. But they didn't have to go out of business. They chose to go out of business because of the things they was doing, the people they were supporting, the main three, I'd say. So well, good riddance. Good riddance, to them. And if maybe if they come back, I know it'll be different people than Jim Latley and Larry Merchant. Now, people that don't know Larry Merchant is shit. He told Floyd, "I'll kick your ass." Now, how many white commentators you know would tell another white fighter, "I kick your ass" on national TV? How many? And Floyd, he played it off. He said, you ain't gonna do nothing. I want to say, man, I'll fuck your whole ass up, you son of a bitch. I'll slap your ass right now. but then, hey, it is what it is, they always got to get their attention, baby. Shit. And that's why I tell people always saying, well, this person mean this slim. But go watch an old clip of Putin speaking like the union address of the union or whatever, and watch him hop off that podium, go over there and slap the shit out of one of them congressmen. I mean, he's bam, and he got right back up there and finished talking. Boy, picking up his glasses and shit. He's a dictator, y'all. He's not a president. He's a dictator. my man, Zena, and that Ow. Yes, sir. He said Floyd leaving put the nail in the HBO boxing coffin. Bingo. And I remember that, Zena, like it was yesterday. Showtime gave Floyd a damn big ass offer, boy. Ooh, man. And HBO couldn't compete. And guess what? Everybody started going over to HBO. I mean, Showtime, so, and that was after push. That was after push foreigners over black fighters. Yep. Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, Kovalev, and Chocolito. Yep. One of my favorite fighters, and he said would keep them afloat, and it failed. The zone going to suffer the same fate. They already did. They already did. I have noticed that a lot of people, it's in my chat now when I call fights on the zone. Why? Because they got rid of their subscriptions. Because remember, if you remember, Zane, anybody in the chat, if y'all remember, Eddie said he come over here to take over America, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And first month free. Right? And I think $10 a month or something like that. I didn't get it right away when it came here. I didn't get it. I streamed that shit. Right? Then it went up a little bit more. Then it went up a little bit more. Then a little bit more. Then boom. There you go. Wait, see, they didn't do their homework. That's what it was. Okay, Eddie, you take the point. Now remember, they got people over there from ESPN that got caught doing drugs in the bathroom, right? That's the best way I can put it, okay? Now, so Eddie and crew, Matchroom and crew, they didn't do their homework. Do you understand? We are not the British. We are not the UK. We don't care about darts and snookers. I don't care how much they pay for that shit. We do that over here at the bar just because we, just for fun. But what we care about is football. And I ain't talking about soccer. I'm talking about really, really pigskin football. We talking about basketball. We love basketball. We love boxing. But they didn't have none of that. They didn't have nothing. They had boxing every blue moon. So the United States, we're not Argentina. They got 2 channels over there. 2 channels. We got all kind of channels over here, all kind of cable, all fire sticks, everything. So he didn't do his homework. I'm sorry. Al did. And Al knew how to capitalize on that shit. Bob, he did, but he didn't want to. Why? Because he's a cheap son of a bitch. He's from the old school, right? He believed that managers and promoters should get more than the fighter. That's how he was trained. That's how he was taught. And that's how he was ripping people off with his stinking ass. Shit. Man. So now the zone is looking crazy now. So now DAZN said, well, you know what? Pay-per-view don't look so bad now. Wow, man, Captain Mayor, Mama, maybe, as far as the eye can't see. Because now they want to go pay-per-view now. You see, they know they can make the money over here on pay-per-view. But over there, their pay-per-view ain't nothing but like $30. But they still can make money over there. Because if you pack a 200,000, 100,000 in a motherfucking stadium, and you pay $30 each, that's some money. That's some money, baby. Yes, sir. That's some money. Huh? Hello, but y'all didn't believe in the days of the pay-per-view is gone. Because the zone is here. Yeah, the zone is here and queer. All right. Shit. So y'all ass is chipping away just like HBO. Next year, you might not even hear the zone. All right. Now, don't get me wrong, the zone won't go out of business. They just will go out of business here in the United States. Because they still got little country, third world countries and stuff like that, and that will support them. So it is what it is, baby. All right. Zena 360, he said the zone just got 4.3 billion welfare because them doing the same thing that got HBO in financial trouble. Yep. But I didn't hear about that 4.3 billion though. That's interesting. And it's a 4.3 billion recapitalization. They're not solvent. Whoa. Roman. Here, clown. Yeah. Wow. I gotta look into that, Zena. You just enlightened me with some things. We gotta talk about that. Ooh wee. Zena. Wow, man. You hit me with something right there. Let me write that down. I gotta look that up. The zone got 4.3 billion. And I want to know how Matchroom. What are they doing? Who are they signing? Are they in joint together with the zone, or are they a separate entity? Are you signed to the zone or Matchroom? See, I don't think Eddie, can tell the difference really. I think he playing on both of them. What's up, What's up, EA? What's up, Edwin and Ling? What's going on with you, baby? KQ the singing on G and salute from Antigua, Antigua, and Barbuda. All right, great job. Hey, I appreciate that, Ed. How you doing, man? You doing okay? I'm glad to hear it. Look at Chi-Town Fighters. Wow, that's my guy. Yes, sir. You talk about left hand, that's my left hand. Underground is my right hand. Yes, sir. He been busy. He been having death in his family. He's been busy at work, and that's my correspondent of the channel. But he's been busy lately, and I understand. We all understand. You gotta make that money, and don't let that money make you. All right. Let me finish writing down this by Zena. What he said. Because I want to look into this. Okay, here you go, right here. I want to look into this again. Because I never heard about this, and I want to see exactly what can they do and why and all that other stuff. See, I like to have receipts, because it's always some dumbass. Where you hear that from? Where you hear that from? So I like to look at it. I don't just like to spit out stuff unless I know. So, but anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to close it out because I know we got to fight in a couple hours. Okay, and I just wanted to come up and give you something to think about, talk about. Blair Flair being a cloud chaser. He's trying to get a fight that he did not. That he did not want to fight the bigger guys. He been taking a little light touches. That's why he's still undefeated. Now, he is trying to call out the big guys now. Why? Because simple fact that, he wanted money. He want the prestige. I'm not saying he's jealous, but he's on the borderline of being jealous. So it is what it is. Earl Spence is not a drunk. He doesn't have any demons. Like he said, he fighting demons. He don't have none of that shit. All right. If he did, trust me, he would look terrible against Danny Garcia. Now, Danny Garcia is no slouch. Danny Garcia can punch hard. He can hit you with a nice left hook. And so, come on now. It is what it is, So, but hey, it is what it is. And, what can you say? And again, shout out to my guys, Shot Town Finest. Now, then say, tread lightly. Okay, call me. All right, call me or anyone else a clown again. All right, well, hey, like I say, with the wrenches, if you have a wrench, you use it because this is a boxing channel. We talk about boxing. We can agree and disagree, but we're not going to talk about each other. We're not going to talk about each other, mother and father, or my people or their people. I'm not going to let you sit here and talk about subscribers and their families and this and that, calling each other, calling them names, whatever, So they have a wrench and they know how to use it and when to use it. Now, if you're talking about boxing, you got an opinion, that's fine. But when you get personal, it's time to go. But that's their ultimate decision. Okay. So just let you know. All right. Just let you know. Fair warning. That's all. Fair warning. Yep. Now, Bole says Gina 360. I don't buy Canelo pay-per-views. Okay. I watched Canelo versus Triple G and Jacobs at a movie theater. Okay. I didn't spend any money on him until he fought Callum Plant. All right. Okay. Now, hopefully Jamal and Callum Plant, that is true, that it is. This is by Michael Benson, and he said it's a done deal. Jaime Gill will be fighting Jamal Charlo. Now, keep in mind, Jamal Charlo, he's 31 years old. Jaime Gill, he's 20-some years old. They are trying to build up Jaime McGill just like they did Canelo. But I don't think he has the pop. And I don't think they going to fall for them okie dokie moves anymore. So there you go. Each guy, each era is changing. When Floyd did it, it changed. Now Canelo's doing it. It's going to change after he get through doing it. So just letting you all know. And with that, I appreciate everybody coming in today. All right. Let me close the phone lines up. And I thank you all for coming in. I had to give you something, because, you are my subscribers. And I think you all deserve it. And I thank you all for coming in for the interview yesterday. The interview, I think, went well. A lot of questions were answered. It was so much that it was so honest that Ludabello called in twice. That would be a whole phone up and say, see, Ludabello Entertainment. So I'm good with it, and I'm glad he did that, So, we got to push that fight. Not because you're a Devin Haney fan or George Cambosa. You got to push that fight because you're a boxing fan. This is talking about undisputed. How can you not want to be undisputed? I don't get that shit. What's going on, Slick Rick, the ruler? What's going on, brother? Man, love you too, bro. I love what you're doing over there in Seattle. You keeping everybody in mind and keeping them remembering who the Seattle Supersonics were and who they are and who they used to be. Lenny Wilkins, Lenny Wilkins was a mug. And he was a good basketball player too. Those are the ones that make great coaches. And this is why I say the ex-fighters, these are the ones that can be judges. These are the ones that can be trainers. But Floyd, Floyd, he don't want none of that, right? Because Floyd want to call the shots. So he want to go and be the CEO. He want to think he's, better than sliced bread. That's what it is. So, but with that, I'm out of here. I am out of here and get ready. Go get me something to eat and get ready to call these fights. Cause we got about 8 fights. 8 fights this afternoon. We ain't gonna be through until about 6. So y'all might want to go ahead and get y'all whatever y'all gonna get. All right. And I'll probably come in, I say 1 o'clock. I'll probably come in about 1:15, something like that. Okay. I think the first fight is a 4-rounder, something like that. So, but yeah, that's a long time, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm doing this for us calling fights, interviews, and I want you all to give me some ideas. Put them in the comment section. I read every live stream I do. I go back. I don't look at myself. Why the fuck I'm do that? But I look at the chat to see what y'all saying. So you know, put some ideas down. That I can do to better the network. We're growing, and we got people attention now. We got people attention now. Now, how can we, further that more? All right, that's what I want to do. All right, so and then I will get in touch with Leo Santa Cruz. He's over in Mexico right now. He has a house in Mexico, a house in L.A. Okay, he's over there in his Mexico house, but he will be back over here next week. But I'd rather have Andre Ward first, than him. But I take whatever I can get first. So hopefully I can have both next week for you all. If not, you got me. You got me. All right. Yeah. Speaking of Eubanks, why is he the only calling out welterweights? You know what? Eubanks is kind of strange. Zena. I, I don't know. It's something. I don't know. Yeah, you calling out welterweights and you fighting at 154. I mean, come on. You fight at 154. Bole said, wait a minute, here you go. Yeah, Bole said Blue Bloods reported Plant versus Benavides is next. Wow. Okay. Something ain't going right here. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I reported that. That's right. I'm thinking of Jamal. Yeah, I did say at the beginning of the show. I did. I got it wrote down here. Sampson is working on a deal with Callum Plant. He said, hopefully we getting closer than we thought. All right. That's per Sampson. And I was okay to say that. All right. So that's what, yeah, that was talking about that earlier. Okay. But thanks anyway, Bole, yes. So they're working on it right now. And I'm so nosy, so I would call Sampson, tonight. Hey, y'all get it done, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing till you tell me because I gotta keep their confidence, in me. So, and just let me know when I can say something. All right. So what's up, Z? What's going on? So that's you now? So I can rinse you up, huh? I can't do it till Monday, but if you're gonna be using that name, I see that and then follow you. I don't know. I have to go look on OBS and see that it follow you. But right now, it look like it didn't. Okay, so I don't know how they do it on StreamYard. I only use it on the weekends. So, but I know I do it on OBS. So just sit tight. I got you, baby. I got you. All right, cause you my guy. I always gotta keep him suited up, baby, dressed up all nice. All right. So we got this on, baby. Okay. So we got the Wood and Colin is the main event, and we will be going over to the zone, and we'll be going over there in 2 hours. All right. So I might be just a few minutes late, but don't worry about it. All right. And I'll be there. And thank you all for coming in today. And keep in mind that KQKC would love for you to hit the like button and make sure you do that. And also, Stormy B Man, after the main event this afternoon, he will be doing the post commentary. He will be the post commentary. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna get him some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little sleep. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't have to drink tonight. I'm not gonna be drinking nothing tonight. So and so then tomorrow morning we got me and Knockout Boxing. We're gonna be on his platform for the morning after show. All right. Then Monday, we right back at it again, baby. We right back at it again. All right. So and I appreciate you, Juan. Yes, sir. And I appreciate everybody. Hey, when I'm tired, y'all know, y'all kind of know when I'm tired. I'll be like, yeah, but hey, I be fighting it like a little baby and shit. When a little baby sleepy and shit. When I was driving down that motherfucking Dan Ryan, I was drunk in a motherfucker. It was 40 below outside. I rolled the window down and shit, trying to get sobered up. I started clapping this shit. Wake up, KQ, wake up. Truck bomb. Shit. Woo, whoa, man, wow. Put gum in your mouth and shit. I was wild when I was young, boy. I'm surprised I'm still living. I'm serious. I did some crazy dumb shit, boy. Yeah. That's why her daddy said load up on that mustard. You know what? The mustard drink, man. You can't drink too many of these. You can't drink too many. I only drink one a day. But if you drink this more than one, you do this, and bam, it crash you. And you be like, yep. So you gotta be careful with that. So here, I'm like the Boondocks. When you eat, you get that itis. You get that itis. It's a black thing. When you eat, you get full. You want to lay down. Boy, I'm full, man. Okay, I'll be up in a minute. I'm so full. It's called that itis, baby. All right, I am KQ. KC Boxing Network. Yes, sir. Stick to that water, OG. Yes, sir, Bruce. I've been drinking more water thanks to Bruce. I have. I've been drinking 2 bottles of water a day. I used to drink 1. All right. And that I had to force that down. I didn't like water. But now I'm starting to drink it now. And I don't like cold water. I hate that shit. I make my teeth say, right? So I drink room temperature water, and I make sure I drink 2. Then my father, he's water crazy. He got 24 cases of 40 of water and in bottles in his garage. I said, Daddy, why you all this damn water? Well, my doctor said I'm supposed to drink water. I said, but damn, not this damn much. He said that way I caught it on sale, and I'm like, but hey, water's good. It's not gonna hurt. So, but the only thing about it, I gotta bring the shit in when I go over there. So 40, that's heavy. Shit, to me it is. Shit. Anyway, thank you all for coming in, and I will see you all in 2 hours. All right, 2 hours. Okay. All right, you all take care, and I appreciate everybody coming in today. All right. So with that, we said when we break, Birdie back. Yep. Yeah, you lie. When we break, we break. That's my guy. Bernie Mac is from my neighborhood too. He's from Inglewood. Yeah. He's from my neighborhood. Yes, sir. He used to be a school teacher. A lot of people didn't know that. He used to be a school teacher. And then he used to go to what they call All Jokes Aside. It's a comedy club downtown Chicago. And he kept winning first place. Winning. Then he got discovered that way through comedy. And then he went into the big screen, Hollywood, started knocking at the door. And he got his first start from Martin Lawrence, Def Comedy Jam. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Wow. So and he took off from there. So he always had a breathing problem, and that what killed him. You know, he always had a hard time breathing. His heart kept shrinking, bam. And until he couldn't breathe anymore. He pretty much suffocated, you know. So, but anyway, we'll talk with you later, and we'll have a good time in a couple hours. All right. So, with that, that's all I have, and I will see you all later. And I appreciate everyone in the super chat. I appreciate everyone if it was a Cash App. I appreciate everyone just supporting the channel, and thank you all. And like I say, I'm gonna do my best this year to make this channel better for you all and for me. And I thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. And you all have a good day, and I will see you later. Peace.